Hi, in this video we'll be answering that deceptively simple question: what do I write about? Imagine that you've finally carved out some time to write. You haven't thought too much about your topic yet, but you figure that once you finally sit down and give yourself some time to do it, the ideas will flow. So you open up that laptop and the blank page arrives full of possibility, and soon that possibility turns into torment. You write a sentence and then you delete it. You start to look out the window, ostensibly to brainstorm, but really your mind starts wandering and you're procrastinating and going through your to-do list. So you reset, maybe make yourself a coffee to re-energize. Before you know it, that session is over. You need to go and meet a friend, and again you're staring at that blank page. The thing is, you should know your story before you even sit down to write. You need to win the battle before it is fought. There are 3 key ways of doing this that are easy and practical. Number 1, take a note. Wherever you go, you should be collecting ideas on potential stories, and they don't have to be good ones. Any ordinary thoughts that you have, anything you notice in the environment, should have something ready to go so you can capture those, and you can revisit them in a week, a month's time when it comes to deciding your story topic. I use iPhone notes. It's really nice and easy, but anything that works for you. The second tip, you tell yourself to look for stories. That might be first thing in the morning when you wake up, or when you go out on a lunch break. And the secret to this is that the brain sees what it is looking for. So maybe you've been in a bad mood before and you'll start to notice everything that's going wrong with your day. Or if you're in a positive mood, things tend to spiral upwards. The same works for story ideas. No judgment at this phase, so whatever comes to mind, just write it down, good, bad, and ugly. You'll find that after a while, after a day or so, your brain will really get into the flow and you'll be picking up these ideas left, right, and center. The third tip is to get out there. You won't pick up novel ideas in the same old places. You have to get out of your room and go out into the world. You'll find your character's appearance or their mannerisms on the tube. You'll find your settings in new neighborhoods that you discover. Maybe you'll pick up some dialogue in a cafe. And the more novelty you expose yourself to, the more dynamic your brainstorming will become. And don't forget to move, physically move your body. The Stoics, they used to teach out and about walking through the city. By moving your body, you start to move your mind and the ideas begin to flow. These tools give you momentum. And the best thing is, you don't have to carve out a big chunk of time to do this, or you don't need to get yourself into a certain mindset. This is something that you can integrate easily into your daily routine. You can do it for 1 minute, 5 minutes. You can do it on your commute. You can do it waiting for a friend or in the queue for a show. It can really fill that dead time with a sense of productivity. Now that we have our story idea, in the next video we'll be talking about how to develop that idea so it looks like a story in waiting, something with all the elements of a story, something that is structured and ready to write. If you like this video, please subscribe or comment down below. I'd love to hear how these tips are going for you, or indeed if you have any of your own tips that you'd like to share with this community.